Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel Engineer Rotich, in short ENT Rotich. You can search from YouTube or whatever you want to use it, but on YouTube you can find my channel Eldoret RVTTI Eldoret Automotive Engineering. So you can like it, subscribe and share to your friends also, to subscribe it, to show my invention that I invented for some years back. But now I have a Gamuta natural resource which which is a natural resource which is called a sisal plant that generate an electricity. So here we have a procedures that I want to show my viewers to see how my invention works, and I hope you will enjoy it. So, and here I have some apparatus that you need to have it when you are going on with this project of mine or this invention. So the first thing you need to have what we call a sisal plan. So in our case, my sisal plan is like my raw material. So you will before we cut this, and then also you need to have a pestle and mortar whereby you can use it to crush it in order to obtain that juice of this natural plant. And also you need to have what we call a voltmeter. This voltmeter now we can use it now to show if this natural plant really produce an electricity, and if it produce, we shall see a deflection in voltmeter. So another thing also is you need to have a distilled water in this wash bottle. So you can add some few drops of water to this solution that you have already crushed, or that as you continue crush, you add some few drops of water. And also another thing, we have what we call a litmus paper, because we need to test first this solution if it is really an acidic or not. And if it is an acid, it will change this blue litmus paper into red. And also we have a red litmus paper when we know if you do a red litmus paper red, it remain to become a red if it to show that that solution is anacidic. And also we have some electrodes. So these electrodes, for now I am using a carbon rod with a zinc. So this electrode, you can now dip the solution, or you can dip these electrodes into electrolytes. So if these electrolytes now possess electricity, there will be conductivity now into voltmeter, and the voltmeter will show us. And then here, let us now go to procedure number one. Procedure number one, you need to cut this sisal plant into small pieces, and then you cut into mortar together with a pestle so that you can use it to crush it. So, and then now you crush it like this, and then you obtain a sisal sap or juice. So for now, we have obtained the solution, and then we add some few drops of water. If you add a lot of water, it will dilute into weak acid, so we can use few drops. And then now we can use a blue litmus paper to test if it is an acidic or what is it. So you can dip now this blue litmus paper into this solution that you have crushed, and if it changes to become red, it's sure that it is an acidic. And then we are seeing the color change. Yeah, the color change from blue to red. So next, now we need to transfer this solution into this beaker, and then you can transfer it like this. After you have transferred to this beaker. You can now use this voltmeter. We can dip now these electrodes into this solution. If there is a deflection here, it shows that this my natural resource is an electricity, or it can generate electricity. So if voltmeter deflects, it shows it is an acidic and it can generate electricity. And we are seeing the voltmeter deflecting when we dip. So when we dip solution, there is a deflection in voltmeter. Have a look at that. There is a deflection in voltmeter. Now, there is another thing also that we need to add, what we call ammonium. So we all know that ammonium, it has 3 compounds. Ammonia, it has what we call nitrogen, and then hydrogen, and also we have oxygen. And the main reason why I decided to add ammonium, because of these 3 compounds, which it has different ions. Let's start with nitrogen. Nitrogen, we know it's a valency 3. In first 20 elements, it is number 7. So when you write 2.5, and then it must gain 3 electrons in order to gain its stability. So I was so much interested with these 3 negatively charged ion. And also a compound called hydrogen, and hydrogen possesses what we call a positive ion. So if here I have a 3 negatively charged, and this one I have a hydrogen which possesses a positively charged. And also we have oxygen. Oxygen in periodic table, it's number 8. It's number 8 in periodic table. So when you write, you can write 2.8. So it means now it must gain 2 electrons in order to gain its stability. So the main point of interest for me is now these electrons, or these charges, which is a negatively charged. Initially here, I have a nitrogen which has a negatively charge of 3, and then hydrogen which possesses a positively charged, and oxygen which possesses a negatively charge of 2. It means now I have now obtained -3, and then plus -2, and then I have 1 positively. So here I will get -5, and then 1 positive. So I have now 5 ions which is negatively, and then 1 positively charged from that decomposition of ammonium. So I add now ammonium into my solution, and now I will add now ammonia into my solution here. And the main reason why I decided to use ammonia, it possesses 5 negatively charged and 1 positively charged. And then I will now transfer into my solution. And remember that my solution, it possesses positive and negative, but I add ammonium to my solution to magnify or to multiply the number of ions present initially, and then I can add this way. Now, after now doing that, you can now dip in now your electrodes to this now solution. So when you dip it now, you are seeing there is a deflection. There is a deflection in voltmeter. So the more you use a lot, the more you get electricity, because when you add or when you crush a lot of sisal bland, the more the flow of current. So you are seeing there is a deflection in voltmeter. So it means that when you now come up with a lot of a sisal plant, and then you crush it, you add some ammonium solution into that solution that you've crushed, the more there is the high chances of conductivity of electricity, because it is like you are multiplying now. You are multiplying the so my point now of conclusion is, when you crush now a lot of sisal plant, and then you crush it, for example, something like a 20 liters, it shows that the more you crush a lot, the more the flow of current, because there will be multiplication of ions in that solution. And then the more also you add this ammonia, the more there is high chances of conductivity of an electricity, because of that decomposition of ammonia, which ammonia we normally write as NHO3, and those compounds are differently charged. So that is why I decided to add ammonia instead of water, even though when you add also water into this solution, you are multiplying what we call hydrogen ion. But when you add a lot of water to this solution, it will become a weak acid. So it is not advisable to use a distilled water. So I decided to use an ammonia, because ammonia is a concentrated. Not only that, it has a 3 compounds, which has which has also negatively charged and positively charged, because of nitrogen and hydrogen and water. So next now, we can now apply it now, this acid that I have now invented like this, or that I've shown, starts, it produces an electricity. So next now, we shall come now and show how this now acid can be used now to run a vehicle. So next now in my YouTube, so remember to subscribe, don't forget that. And then I will come next time to use it now, this acid, or to apply it now, this acid, in what we call automation. So we can now use this acid, because already there is what we call electric car. I invented an electric car that use a sisal plant, or this sisal sap, to run that engine. So next I will come and show you how this acid that I invented will now use to run my electric car. So let me say thanks, viewers, for watching my channel, and also don't forget to subscribe, leave your comments down there, and then share to your friend. Remember to subscribe. Engineer will teach my name, but you can search on YouTube, which is called Eldoret, or RVTTI Eldoret Automotive Engineering Group of Students. And then may God bless you. So next we shall meet tomorrow or any other day to show how this asset now is applicable in what we call automation. So remember to subscribe and leave your comments. So goodbye, we shall meet next.